Hey guys, how goes it? Happy Tuesday to you all. We'll be starting shortly. Make sure you guys blast the like button. We'll be getting started here in about 3 minutes. Just want to do a few little things here really quick. This is our Let's Create episode. We'll be going from like an hour or so with this, and then at 6:30 East Coast time, we'll be playing some other people's games. We'll be voting on which game to play as well, just like last week. So we have a bunch of games in our poll for that episode, for that stream coming up later tonight. But this is our Let's Create episode, so stay tuned. Hey Atlanta, Fluffy, Justin, Sagan, Draco, Def. Good afternoon, guys. There's Dank as well, Sparky, Hector. Good to see you guys. What's going on? I actually made this stream so I can get closer to finishing my game. We'll see how that goes. I still have a lot to do yet, so of course I won't finish it here. Hopefully we'll finish it in a month or two, I don't know. But lots to do. You're listening to some of the music in stock. So when you get the game stock, this is some of the music that comes with it. This is Courage. That's Anger. Charmander Fire, hello! If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys drop a like on the stream, and also subscribe if you're new. Alright. We'll get started here shortly. Let me tone down the music so you guys can actually hear me when we play the game. Right. Cool. So good evening, everybody. Again, this is our Let's Create episode. This is our 4th live stream of Let's Create, which is pretty cool for RPG Maker Fest. Shoutouts to NIS America for the copy of the game. And we'll be here for like an hour. And then at 6:30 tonight is the Let's Play. So if you guys have a 3DS and don't have the RPG Maker Player app downloaded yet, go and download it right now. That way tonight you can join us in playing one of the games we choose by voting. In the meantime, let's hop into some creation mode. Alright guys, cool. So I was just in here in the options menu going through different music here to play for you guys. But we already have the music set up here for our game itself. You can actually change the music in the background as you're creating the game, which is pretty cool. We're going to load some data. Hey, Wolf. So, I deleted the one test. No, my test game's still here. Okay. This is for... Okay, that was for the DLC, I think it did. Alright. How much further? That's hard to say. I would say I still have like a month or two left to build stuff. There's lots to do. I actually have like a list of things to do in my head and also on paper over there. Awesome, Draco. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so I have a lot of things to do. Today I'm going to be placing some enemies in some of the areas and the encounter chips too, which are the areas you would kind of traverse on and you might encounter an enemy that way. I did that last Let's Create episode, which went up yesterday or last night. So I have some areas to go and do that. Might as well do it now. So let's check out Brenham Science, actually. This is one of the first dungeons I made. But it's like the 3rd or 4th one in the game, or part of the end part of the game. The end part of the game has like 3 or 4 areas to go through. So let's look at the encounter chips really quickly. I know I have some place, but I don't think I have that many. Yeah, okay, so there's some place throughout here. Alright. And I don't want to inundate the entire area with encounter chips, even though it's somewhat likely, or likely they'll land on an actual encounter. You don't want to overdo it either. So let's try what we can do and hit the X button. So we're in the dungeon area, so let's pick a background for dungeon. I already have that mostly set up, I think. Cave. What numbers were they? Sand? 13 was castle. 12 was no background. Oh, there's dungeon. Okay, 11. Alright, so we even have 2s. What's 2? Okay, cave. That's fine, I guess. It's kind of like a cave area in a sense. Alright, so we have some 11s. Let me see what number, a dungeon. Yeah, that should be right. So as you can see with our enemies here, we have different sets here. If it would spawn number 7, that's really rare there. It has like a larger enemy and 2 small ones. So, yeah, this game really, you have to take your time. You can get really burned out with it pretty quickly if you try to do too much. And that's what I did when I first started the game, actually. So the appear rate for this is somewhat often. I noticed the spelling error here, a little glitch in the game too. Under appear rate, it says somewhat ofter. It should say often. And it's actually an R. I don't think the N's cough, I think it's just an R. Looks really weird. But, alright. So we'll place down a few of those. And we can actually test this out too. We can kind of run back and forth here, and let me actually do that really quick. Let me do this. Encounter chips here. And I'm going to make a starting point here as well, just so we can test this out. Push it down so you're facing downward. Alright. Cool. So we'll save this really quick and let's test that out and see what it does. Hey, Swagash, what's up? So we're just going to run back and forth in this little corridor area and see if we actually spawn any of those enemies. The appear rate is somewhat often, so it shouldn't happen. So up and down here really quick. Go back and forth. There we go. Alright, cool. Perfect. Alright, so we got a group of monsters there. It's actually 2 snakes and 2 scorpions. That works out pretty well. Good. So we'll test it out. So we'll go back to editing here. Alright, so let's delete off some of those extra ones we put in there just to test it out. And kind of space them out better. Back to encounter chips. Okay, here we go. So delete a couple of these out of here. There we go, that's pretty good. Don't want to kill the person right away. Alright, we also have ones here. What's one? Spiders, okay. So spiders as well. Need some spiders over here. Along the wall. I have some spider webs over here too, so little cracks in the ground. And again, this number 1 is appear rates often, so I don't want to spam it too much either. Yeah, the best place to advertise your RPG Maker Fest game is probably by doing a YouTube video on it and kind of announcing you have a creation that's uploaded. Otherwise, people won't find it really easily. But if you guys have any games that you make and want me to play, eventually, give me your ID or the game title. I'll do a search for it and I'll play your game on the channel if you like. Eventually I'll play mine for you guys, but alright, so some spiders. Don't want to overdo it here. It's pretty good. I really wish we could swap out the small screen for the big screen here as we're editing, but it's not how it works. Editing's all done on the touchscreen. So I'll be checking your comments, guys, from time to time. Hey, Soren says they look forward to finishing the game. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Jumping Monkey, good to see you. So don't forget, guys, at 6:30 tonight, in an hour and a half, is our Let's Play of RPG Maker Player. So we'll be voting on a game to play. Last episode we did 2 games, about a half an hour apiece, so we have some new games to vote on for this episode tonight. So stay tuned for that. It'll be a separate stream. So we'll be ending this one, going to that one at about 6 o'clock or so. New one begins at 6:30. Alright. Put a couple here. Alright, that's pretty good. I think encounter chips are good here. Let's put a few more visible enemies in here too. We have a few. Let's just see what we have on the map. We have some snakes down here. We also have some bats when you come in. Let's see. Bats there, some events. Alright, down here, spiders. There's like a rat, even a dog. A rat. Those are some hidden enemies there. Something that's maybe corridor back here, like a few bats or something, or even a spider or 2. Oh, I didn't actually move him back either. Okay, so before I forget, I was doing our last live stream for this game. I actually was doing one of the later areas in the game. Let me fix my green screen. There we go. And I didn't move him back, so let me move him back. Because we were walking into that area from here. I didn't move him, so there we go. Hey, Mario and Friends +2s, what's up? Hey, Dallas, play my game after it comes out. Maybe a demo coming out. Cool. Well, let me know. If you guys are new, make sure you guys do subscribe. We do RPG Maker Fest content a couple times a week. Been doing a lot more recently, the past week or so. Took a bit of a break a couple weeks ago, but we're back at it. All right. So this corridor is kind of quiet, so let me see. Let me copy a snake over. So when you copy an enemy like this, make sure you change the switch out or change the event so it doesn't pretty much disappear when you're done with it. So if I leave this enemy in the same switch as this one over here, pretty much when you kill this snake here, this one will also die and disappear before you even get to him. So make sure you change the switch out. So let's go into him and change him out. We can make one from scratch, but it's easier copying and pasting it. Hey, Freezer. Alright, so we have him on a switch. Number 11. Alright, so we're going to change that out. Down to... Go the other way, actually. 98. Oh, I didn't confirm it. Darn it. I always do that. I hit B instead of confirming. So 98. There we go. Confirm. 98. Hey, Alan. How's it going? Alright, so 98, and then number 2, page 2. There we go. Alright, so switches on, page 98. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we changed that out. That's good. Okay, that's good there. Let me double check something here as well in this Burnham Science area. So we're going to work on this area a little bit and then go to the next area and keep making some enemies. We're kind of fleshing out. Pretty much the puzzles in my game are done. The dungeons are decorated and things like that. We just need to add enemies to them, basically what we're doing now. So that's the idea for today. And it takes a while to do. Yeah, I want to take Past Judgment. I'm not sure why Past Judgment's on. You need to take Collision off of him. See, little things like this you can really forget about. Actually, it should be on page 2. There we go. Past Judgment. There we go. Okay, so that one's done. And then this snake also needs his Past Judgment off on page 2. That way, when he's dead, you're not walking into an invisible block. Otherwise, you will be walking into an invisible block. Sorry if I cough, guys. I'm still getting over a cold here the last few days, so I apologize about that. Rest of my voice most of the day, but we're okay. Let's look at these guys really quick. Okay, so they're fine. Okay, cool. Freezer making Animal Crossing game. Pink Chimchar says, awesome. Yeah, dialogue isn't really hard. It's just time consuming because you're entering it all. You can't. There's no keyboard. It would be really cool if you could like import something like text files or something like that, or if you could hook up a keyboard or something like that. But you can't. Freezer says, just to make sure, switches in RPG Maker games, especially this one, switches trigger stuff to appear and your game story can continue. Yeah, pretty much. So switches pretty much turn things on and off. So think of it just like a switch. You can turn something off or on, and you can do it multiple times in an event. You can have different switches, work together as well. But as your event gets more detailed, it gets more difficult. Alright, so we have those spiders there. Alright, so this corridor, little snake. I don't want to overdo it. Get a couple little bats in there too, maybe. Let's see here. Let's copy this guy. These aren't really hard enemies. They're always going to be annoying enemies, more or less. Okay, Okay, so copy him there. Edit. Let's see. Okay, so he's on random movement. That's good. Wow. Okay. He still wasn't on. All right, switch. Change that out as well. So we'll go to 99, I think. We'll go up again. It's easier. 99. Okay, confirm. Hey, I confirmed it. Okay, there we go. So this is the Brenham Science area once again. This is actually my first dungeon that I created in the game, but it's like the one of the last areas, but not the last. It's part of the last area in my game. Double check this. I'm gonna do that one as well. I keep forgetting that switch. 99. There we go. Okay, overwrite and save. So what we're gonna do now is double check this guy again. I want to see their collision. Okay, they're good. Just making sure. And this guy again. Oh, see, I don't have it off. There we go. See? Little things like this could be a little bit of a glitch in the game or a problem in the game. That wouldn't really be a game breaker there with that pass judgment being on, but it could be annoying. Alright, so let's move. Actually, you know what? We'll make a new start position again. So when you come in, you can save right here as well. I actually have to also start doing save points in the game, deciding where I want the player to be able to save the game. So I gotta think about that. There's one of those right there. It's actually early in the game. I actually moved that too. I'm not sure yet. But we'll confirm this. Let's see what this looks like. So keep in mind we're starting here late in the game, so we're very low level. This is a later part in the game, so if we die a lot, you'll see why. Draco's playing Fez of the Moon. Awesome. Yeah, play along. Create your game as I create my game. That's kind of cool. Alright. So we saw the moving fire from before, moving stairs. Alright. Got this bat in our way here. Alright, so we're going to avoid this at all costs. But you can't attack that bat. They won't attack unless you go into them and basically pretty much push into them. We go into the secret area here. And this is a pretty cool spot. I'm not sure if you guys remember this little spot. We kind of finished this spot. All of these stairs move. And if you go on one of these stairs, like here, to get out of the room, it takes you somewhere else. Let me see if I can actually get into it there. Can I get into it? We'll walk into one of these. There we go. So we walk into that one, now we're stuck between these sandbags. We can open this bag up here. And there's an enemy inside the bag, a snake in the bag. Just going to do a force quit on the battle. Nintendo Chit Chat bot is a real person. It's me. I set up the bot. But I'm not the one typing the messages all the time. Not everything is helpful. Mohaha. Very good. Alright. So after we do that, oh, I gotta fix this. Interesting. I'm glad I tested this out, actually. I wonder why we can't pass by there. Huh. Okay. So let me fix that. I'm glad I tested that. That was the lab area, I think. Let me see. Go out to maps. So, Brenham Lab, I believe? Was that it? No, it's, stairs. Something stairs. Brenham stairs. There we go. I think there's no space to walk between that, bag and the sandbags. Let me double check here. And there's like no space. Okay, there's no space. That's what it is. Collision. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. The bag there, you still can't walk past it. Alright, so we'll take collision off of there and add it there. That's cool. We fixed that. Alright, so let's try this. We're actually going to... Let's just place ourselves right here initially. Just for fun. Let's make sure this works. Okay. So I fixed that. Good thing that happened. From beginning. Alright, so in that little staircase, you see how I came into the one staircase there, and I got moved into this area right here where the sandbags are. So initially the person will try to open up a sack. There's an enemy in there, and then you can actually move out of this area by going through the little collision here through the sandbags, missing the fire, and avoiding all of these stairs. There we go. Now you can try the other stairs if you like. Wrong decision. And it takes you somewhere else in the level. Over to here. So that's pretty cool. All of these stairs do something different, taking you somewhere else, either in the level or somewhere else. I think mostly within the level. Some are exits, some are entrances. Let's see. Oh, moved over there, so that's cool. There's a few secrets in the room here to figure out how to get out of it. There's a few little notes scattered about. There's moving skulls. Avoid that. Ooh, and she got hit with the energy, with the fire, so she's dead. Of course, she would be a little bit stronger by now, though, with 10 hit points. And there we go. Cool, we got out of it that way. So if you play my game, you know which stairs to go on to get out of there. There's collision there, you go right through that. Okay, good. So that works. So let's try going back out to Burnham Science again. So we fixed that little bug. So Burnham Science is there. She died by fire, pretty much. The fire there is 10 hit points. I think earlier in the game it was like 5 hit points, but by then she'll have like much more. Alright, so some snakes, bats, encounter chips. Alright, let's see the encounter chips here before this little boss kind of guy. I'm not sure what I have set up here. Let's check it out. A bunch of them, actually. Okay. Some 9. What's 9? What is that? Oh, okay. That. Often, too. Alright. Do a couple more here. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Save that. It's Majestic. Majestic World. Quest of Darkness. That's my game. Hey, Anita. Hello. How are you? Alright, I probably should put something here. Let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to finish up this area pretty quickly, guys. I'm just going to copy a few more enemies here, change our switches out, and then I think we'll be done with this area. I say done, but I mean done for tonight anyway. Another snake. Kind of over here. We'll put 2 there. And his movement is going to be just... Let me see. Horizontally. Can't do that here. Don't move, so you have to attack him. That's good to me. Alright. Let's change the switch out. Cool. So guys, if you're just tuning in, at 6:30 is our Let's Play of RPG Maker. So download the player on your 3DS, it's free. We'll be voting on a few games to play tonight. I actually have 4 in the poll right now, so the poll will go up at the beginning of that stream to vote on a game to play in the episode, so stay tuned for that, guys. Okay. Yeah, I think I have some pretty cool little puzzles in my game. I have some areas where you have to bomb walls, you have to climb up things, you can put out fire with water crystals, things like that. I think it's pretty interesting. 100. Alright, so switch 100, pretty cool. We're not low on switches though. You can do a lot of switches. It's there. Overwrite that. A limit breaker. What do you mean? Cool, Paul. I'm glad you found it. I saw your comment on one of the videos as well, so welcome, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. Oh, I want to change this one too. Almost forgot. So let's do this. Again, so when you guys copy and paste things, like events, and if you have switches inside or variables, make sure you do is change them out to, be appropriate for what you want to do here. If I keep them all in the same switch, they're all going to disappear at once. Oh, 101. There we go. So make sure they're all in different switches here. That way they don't all disappear. Hey, Angel. Pink Chimchar. Oops, I just made, so I'm watching your live stream on my TV. Oh, well, bigger screen. Awesome. You're watching me on the big screen. Cool. Hey, I'm on TV. Oops. Page 2, I forgot. Alright. Switch 101. There we go. Okay. So 2 more snakes there. Again, we have the encounter chips too, but I want this area to be kind of filled with, not filled, but enough enemies you can see on screen too. Make it more fun. Alright. Some make their games with just enemies you can see with no encounter chips, but I use both. I think both is a good balance. So nothing in this little corridor yet besides a snake. Let's do 1 or 2 more bats yet. I think we'll be fine here. We'll do 3 bats. And then we'll get out of this area and go on to the next area. Okay. So switch 102. Very tedious, this stuff is. I recalled to confirm it at least, that's good. Right. Boom. So that one's done. Just 2 more. So Paul White's working on a game called The Lost Tales of Nabosa. Awesome. That sounds pretty cool. If you ever complete your game, Paul, let me know. I'd like to play it here on the channel. That's what I'm doing tonight at 6:30. It's playing games. Most of the makers, I don't know who they are. They're kind of random picks I chose. But I'd love to play some community members' games. So if you guys finish your games, let me know. Or if you get a demo up, let me know as well. I would definitely like to play it on the channel. Be a lot of fun. Alright, so change this out. Alright, and 103. This is so exciting, all these switches. I know some of the stuff in the game isn't the most exciting to watch, guys. I think doing this kind of work now is kind of really exciting to watch. And also doing dialogue isn't exciting to do or watch either, but I'm kind of forcing myself to finish this, so that's why I'm doing it. That's cool. Yeah, naming switches is probably a good idea. I never named anything. I figure I know what it is, but it's simply by testing the game out. Because you're going to have a lot of switches. If you name it even, you might not know what it does, even with the name of it, so. Let me double check this again. Alright, that's good. Alright, yeah. Actually, let me see. Did I do the first page? I think I did. Yep, okay, good. So just 1 more to go. Yeah, naming things can be helpful for sure. I just keep the numbers. I pretty much know what the switches do when they're attached to enemies here anyway. It pretty much just turns the enemy off. Other than that. So when you upload a game, then you have an option, of course, to allow others to download it and edit it. I'm not quite sure with my game if I want others downloading and editing my game, basically taking my 100+ hours of work and editing it for themselves to play and upload and create their own game out of. I don't know. I see a lot of people don't select the option. A couple people do, but most of those games are pretty basic. Like the game last week, Ascension, that we played in the live stream of Let's Play, that game you could not create or edit it. You just could download it and play it, which is good. Kind of support the author by playing the game rather than editing it and kind of making it your own, which is kind of lame, I think. I mean, it could be very helpful, too, seeing how they created their game, but they put so much work into it. Leave that for them, right? So probably when I do my game, I'm not going to let people edit it. They'll be strictly playing, and that's it. That's my feeling on that subject. But I go back and forth a lot, too, with it, so I don't know. Hey, Lee. Started playing with RPG Maker Fez. Awesome. You play a dog. Cool. Enjoy playing the game. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. You can certainly put a lot of hours into it and feel like you get nowhere. Like right now. We're half an hour in. I hardly did anything here, it feels like. We actually did something, but every step of the way, you know, it's not like Super Mario Maker. We're just making a level. Here you're making an entire game with enemies. You're creating dungeons and areas and overworlds and levels and dialogue. There's much more to it here with this than Super Mario Maker goes. Alright, so that's good. Alright, we're all set there. Cool. Cool. Don't forget, guys, to blast the like button for me and subscribe if you're new and haven't subscribed. Do so right now. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. We got Mario Kart 7 tomorrow, which I have to schedule. I'll be scheduling that tomorrow, or tonight actually for tomorrow. That'll be around 4:30 or so, or 4 o'clock. And then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is at 6 tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, guys. So Paul White is 8 hours in and has 2 places. Cool. Take your time with it, Paul. No rush, right? I think I actually made my game too large, so I kind of hit myself in the face for doing so. I got like a lot of areas here and interiors, and I could like make a lot more shops and other places too, but it's so much time consumed already. It's just really ridiculous now how big I made my game. I almost don't want to make any more shops or things you go into. Interiors. I don't have very many interiors actually. And most of my shops you can just buy on the screen. You don't actually have to walk into, which is helpful actually. It saves time. There's a church too to revive people. I also have an angel statue that does it too, but yeah. Alright, so Brenham Science is done. Let's go to the other Brenham area. Under, I think it is. Alright, so this area here definitely needs some enemies, and definitely needs encounter chips. There's no enemies. It's just puzzles and events right now. This whole area here. I haven't been to this area for a while either. But as you can see, there's a lot of events here. But, like here you throw a bomb and you destroy these 2 big boulders in this tree to get past this area. Then you have to bypass the lava and everything else. So, let's look at encounter chips first. And then we'll put in some visible enemies, okay? Okay, so let's do this. Edit, encounter chips. Alright, so no encounter chips are down. We have cave. Alright. So these are, the appear rate is often, okay. So again, these are enemy encounter chips. It's not guaranteed you're going to be spawning the enemy when you go over top of the chip, but it's a possibility. You can change the rate on the chips as well. I'm using my chips already set up the way they are. Put a few there. Okay. That's good there. In that section. I will actually play this level for you guys too, because you probably figure what it looks like and what it does. There's some pretty cool secrets in here, and things you have to do. I probably forget how to play it myself, actually. It's been a while. I forget some of the secrets to this level. Put that there. So we're just entering or placing down encounter chips now. And then we'll place some visible enemies too. Again, I like both. So that's pretty good. What else do we have? We have that one, and we have Putting a few little harder ones down. The appear rate on this one is often, so you gotta be very careful of that. Sand. Alright, and these are scorpions, so that's cool too. We'll do that. Boom. Change that one over to 8. That's fine. Okay. Encounter chips are good. Hey, Christina, how are you? Did you miss something? You missed everything. Dank. We finished up the Brenham Science. Now we're in Brenham Underground. Let me show you how this game plays. Let's go to the other map, though, first. Because I forget where we come in here. Let me double check this. Alright, so let's go to the other map, create a spawn point. I'll show you how the game plays a little bit too while we're here. I want to go to the lookout tower. Welcome back, Dank. Welcome back. Okay, do we exit there? Forget. Where did the exit go? Uh-oh. Is it still there? Okay, I'm confused here. Did I get rid of it? I forget. Yeah, it's been a while since I came to this area, guys. I'm not even sure where the exit to this particular level is. So let's test it out really quick. I don't know where the exit... Where's the exit to my left? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was in the wrong map. Ugh. So let's play this part. Show you guys some ideas that I have. You saw some of this if you watched our Let's Create episodes, probably 10 episodes ago or so on this part. Let's test play this here. So this is the lookout tower. This takes you into Brenham Underground. Underground Brenham goes into Brenham Science. Then you go to Brenham Lab for the ending. So it's like a 3 or 4 phase routine of the ending dungeons. It's pretty awesome. Alright. Dan is getting RPG Maker Fest tomorrow. Awesome. Well, Dan, if you ever need help, I am a simple YouTube comment away. I try to help as much as I can with what I know. So check out our channel with a bunch of tutorial videos. Let's Create. You can just watch and learn things as well like this. Hey, Poppyland, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys are new here, blast the like button for me and subscribe as well. We do live streams every week. We do YouTube content, videos every day as well. Whether it's a gameplay or product review, we're always doing something here, so. Okay, so we come out here. Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, so we come out here. You can't go down here. The stairs are on fire. We got a large bomb. Nice. Cool. Alright. Oh, no! I'm going to force quit the battle here. Multiple endings? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not sure. We got a shovel. That's right, a shovel. Okay. Oh, the enemies here. Ooh. Scorpions, a rat, and a spider. Alright, so guys. Here's the idea. You really can't figure out where to go from here. But you got a bomb and you got a shovel, right? So hopefully the person knows where to place the bomb. I kind of made it a point to put 2 torches on the wall there. That's the spot where you want to place the bomb too. I'm not sure if that's enough a tip for the person to realize that or not. Probably not, but they could waste the bomb everywhere else that wouldn't work. And they couldn't get past the level, so. I may include like a little tip or something else, like a little NPC or something, or a little note on the ground. You know, place the bomb between 2 pieces of fire, or 2 flames or whatever, something like that. That's my idea. I'm talking fast too, but that's okay. So we can place it here or here for the bomb to go off. So we'll do that. Item. So the shovel will be used later. You can't use it here. Boom! There we go. Cool. Hey, Christina. I haven't started it yet. I'm going to start doing it tomorrow. I did a bunch of Monster Hunter stories today, so I didn't get a chance to play it yet. But I'm excited to play it. Very excited. Alright, so we went through there. Pretty cool. We got an enemy, too, on the way there. Alright. Oh no, the Earth's shaking! Yeah, I agree, Jocelyn. I think just having the torches there by themselves isn't enough for people to realize to put the bomb there, so it's probably a good idea. We probably can do it this episode, too. I'll probably do that little hint. Alright, we got Spirit Dew. Over here's nothing. Alright, so now we have a big pile of dirt here. We can't get around it at all. So we gotta use our shovel. Alright, so they shoveled dirt away. Cool, cool. Alright, climb down the ladder here through the vine. Got dynamite! That's right, I have dynamite. I forgot about dynamite, that's cool. Uh-oh. And got mithril mail. Oh, cool armor. Very cool. Oops. Mithril mail. This is an imported item as well. I did a bunch of imports for my database when I was creating my game, so eventually I want to change some of the names of this stuff too to make it fit more of my world. But for now, it is mithril mail. That was an import item. So I got that on. That's cool. Oh, these enemies. Yeah, you can choose the different enemies that spawn in the encounter chips. You can kind of set up your own kind of row of enemies. You can have small, medium, and large enemies together as well. It's pretty cool. This bat you have to fight. We will fight this bat to the death. Pretty easy bat. The bat's not very powerful. And I'll be adjusting some of the enemies here too, guys. You saw me play some enemies in this game tonight, of course, but I'll be adjusting some of the stats and stuff like that. So this is just more placeholders, and then going through all the stats, things like that will be done later on. Alright, so defeated the bat. You have to actually defeat the bat to get past that part. Cool. And then we have dynamite! Alright, so use the dynamite here, right? We have items, dynamite. Here we go. Boom! And more rats. Rats! Awesome. Even burned the tree up. Look at that. So can you guys... Do you guys see anything on the cave wall above the lava? Does it look different to you at all? Because it kind of blends in. I'm not sure if you can actually notice anything there. Do you see anything at all above the lava here on the cave wall? Do you see anything different? Do you see anything on it? Let me know in the chat room. I'm curious. Because you can't walk through the lava here. It's weeds and that's it. Yep, there's rope there. Good job, Jocelyn. Yes. So it kind of blends in, which is cool, right? So the rope pretty much matches the color of the cave wall, and you can kind of traverse this area here, the rope, then come down and bam, get across. Pretty cool, right? So that's neat. There we go. Pretty cool. Get across that. Awesome. All right. So when you guys get out of the level here, it takes you to this little cave exit. So that's pretty much the underground area, and this is the overworld now. And then you have to walk over to Brenham Science right here. And this is where we started off our episode tonight. Right here. We're putting enemies in here and encounter chips as well, so there we go. Okay. I'm glad you saw the rope, because I was kind of worried like nobody can see it, but you can see if you look close enough. Alright. Let's go back to the other map really quick, actually. Let me fix that. make a little note. Underground is where... Where is it? All the way down here. There it is. Wow. Okay. So as Johnston said, I think it's a bit hard to know and realize where to put the bomb here, so I'll put a little note somewhere. Let me see here. There's some chests there. Let's create the item first. I'm trying to... Okay, I got an idea. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll make a little note. So we'll go to our database and make the item from scratch. Alright, so... items. Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Freezer. It can always be changed. And that's pretty much a placeholder too, actually, is the sprites and the faces. I wasn't too concerned about sprites and faces when I was making most of the game. It's like an afterthought. Alright, so it's going to be normal. Let's find a little note here. Not a scroll. Letter. There's just a paper, there we go. Alright. Let's see here. I got an idea. Let's do that. Where's the little... There we go. Man, like they leave you like no... How to use bombs. Bombs use. How to bombs. Bomber bombs. Bomb lessons. There we go. Like they really leave you like no lines of characters there to make the title for the item. It's very little. It's like what, 12 characters, something like that? Okay. So very basically, we're gonna put alright, so hints for using bombs. Right, here we go with dialogue now, or text. 1. Look for wall areas. Look for wall areas and torches. Look for wall areas with torches. Yeah. That's a little bit of a hint. Make a riddle? Yeah, good luck making a riddle here on the spot live. Yeah, right. Maybe I will eventually when I have time to think about it, but not on the spot, guys. No way of doing a riddle now. Alright. So look for wall areas with torches, and also put a little hint in for the dynamite too. With dynamite, make a riddle. Make a riddle now. You gotta be kidding me, man. You try making a riddle on camera live. You're right. With dynamite, use for large. Oh wow, we can't use any more. Okay, geez. Okay, so that'll be it there, actually. You can only do 2 lines of description text there, too, so that kind of sucks. Alright, that'll be like a placeholder. More than anything. Alright. So with the placeholder, that's good enough. Go back to maps. So when you make things like that, it's always good to make a placeholder. Just make the item and then come back and tweak it later on. But now we have that set up, so let's go to the underground again. And we could put it into a chest or something like that. Let's put it into a crate. Because there's chests here now. And let's put it in a crate. Let's see. Edit event. Alright. I guess we'll put it here. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Easy create. We'll go to chest. Item. So we'll choose our item. Bomb lessons. There we go. Now we're going to fix this little graphic really quick. Changing to the crate. I think it's up here. Yeah, we'll use the... Which one is it? This one here? There we go. That one. So a little bit of a letter in this crate. Kind of weird. Alright, so open. And then open. Also to change the text dialogue too for this really quick. I think on this page 2. It will say treasure chest is... Actually, no, page 3. I think page 3. Yep, treasure chest. This crate is empty. So we'll fix that. We'll put this wooden crate was empty, just to make it flow with the crate itself. Great. Jeez. There we go. This wooden crate was empty. Good. Perfect. Alright, so there we go. The wooden crate was empty. Bam. I like that, Draco. That's pretty cool. Wonder if it would fit. I don't know. Let's see here. Why do you guys always type in the chat room Eddie with a question mark? If you have a question, just ask it. Like, jeez. I like that Draco. Dan, that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I may change it here after the episode's over with. Because right now I want to make sure this works. So put that in there. Alright, let's test this out. Let's do a little initial crate position here. Alright, oops. Let me set up the position over here. We'll put it over here because I don't want to deal with the enemies there. Alright, so initial position is there. We'll face downward. Bam. Okay. There we go. Stop asking the same question over and over, Sagan. It's annoying. Yeah, try doing riddles when you're streaming live. It's a different story. Different beast altogether. Alright, so we got it there. Cool. So go to the items then. Alright, bomb lessons. Cool. Oh. So on the bottom here, it reads what the description is. So hints for using bombs. Look for wall areas with torches. Cool. Alright, so look for wall areas with torches. There's over here is really the only area. So that's pretty good, actually. Alright, so enemies are there. Let's get the bomb here really quick. It's a shovel. Bombs over here. Where was the bomb? Oh, down here. Okay, that's right. No, more enemies. Bombs are down here. Alright, so there we go. Cool. That should work pretty well. I may or may not use a riddle. My game isn't full of riddles, so it might be kind of odd to use it in the game now, I think. But thanks for helping, guys. Alright, so that's pretty good there. I think for the dynamite, it's pretty much self-explanatory there with the big boulders and stuff like that. There's really nowhere else you can use it down here once you get it. Because you get the dynamite in this box here. I believe, where's this one? I think it's this one. And by that time, you're already heading down through here. And this is blocking your path. So, yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory for that part there in the game. Maybe not. Who knows? You ask it in Discord almost every day. You guys are always saying, hey, ready for the waiting game? It's kind of annoying, actually. If you have nothing to say about RPG Maker Fez, then don't say anything. Cool. Alright, guys, there we go. Let's get out of that map. Let me import a couple enemies really quick into that area as well from a different area. Let's see here. Fralum, no, Nandoi. So what enemies do we have here? Do we have any visible enemies? We do somewhere. Snakes and what else? More bats. We already have encounter chips down here too. I want to import something else. Do I have anything else? These blue snakes. We'll do that. And we'll go to the underground. There we go. I thought my game froze there for a minute. That was really weird. A little bit of a glitch. Alright, so we're going to put a snake in here as well. You come in here, so we'll put him right here. That's pretty good. Let's go back to the map then. And we have to edit it now because we can't go to that map right away. After you copy it, you have to back out and go to the map afterwards. So put him underground. Bam. There we go. Cool. Switch him out really quick with the switches. And we're almost done here, guys, for an hour today. And again, we don't, it doesn't seem like we did much today at all, but we did quite a bit. A couple episodes here of streaming live with this game, helping me finish my game a little bit more. Did a bunch of switches, a bunch of enemy encounters in a couple areas, tested it out a little bit too. Fixed a couple glitches in the game, which is good. And little bugs. Made a little note, which is good too, for the bomb area, which is necessary, I believe, now. So do that. Confirm that. And then 105. Bam. Cool. So as you can see, if you don't have this game, guys, if you're not the creative type of person, it's a hard game to get into. I'm more creative with the design aspect, I think, with puzzles and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed decorating and creating the levels. I don't enjoy doing the dialogue as much. It's just so time-consuming, again, like I said before. But if you're creative, this game is definitely up your alley, I think. If you're not creative, just download the free player app and play everyone else's game. So 105 is good. All right. Cool. So he's there. And where does he move? Let's see. And look at his movement really quick. Horizontal. Okay, that's fine. That's good there. Copy. Encounter chips. Let's see, there's one. So you come out here. I guess we can put it here as well. Alright, and switch this little out. Switch a little quick, and we'll be ending the stream here shortly as my voice goes lower and lower and rougher and rougher. 106. Alright, then page 2, 106. So there we go, guys, an hour in. We did a bunch of stuff today. Again, it doesn't look like much because it takes a while to build a game up, but we did a couple areas today with our enemy encounter chips, placing enemies, and fixing a few little bugs too, so that's pretty good for this episode, I believe. We got a lot more snakes and enemies to do, and of course, making the enemies stronger as well in the game. So that will end this episode, guys, of RPG Maker Fez Let's Create. At 6:30 in a half an hour is our Let's Play, where you guys vote on what game we play. So download the RPG Maker Player app right now in the 3DS eShop. It's totally free, and we'll see you right back here in about a half an hour. Thanks for joining us, guys.